Graziano Di Prima has recalled a training room incident with Zara McDermott that led to his exit from Strictly Come Dancing, as he shared his heartbreak and confusion at being axed. Graziano Di Prima has insisted he is not an abusive man after being axed from Strictly Come Dancing. The professional dancer said his life has been ruined since he was dropped from the show after allegations over his behavior towards his 2023 celebrity dance partner Zara McDermott. "I didn't deliberately hurt anyone. I'm not a monster. I'm not an abusive man," he fired in a new interview. Weeks after the Mirror reported Graziano was being monitored hourly by his concerned family following his abrupt exit, the star has spoken for the first time on the allegations he kicked Zara in training. He said, "The only thing I can think of is the time I kicked the floor in frustration. We'd practiced hour after hour to perfect a routine with lifts. It wasn't easy, but that's the pressure of the show. I wasn't meaning to kick her. I'd never do that. My foot brushed her after I kicked the floor. Afterwards I hugged her and said I was sorry. There was no problem. We carried on. I'm not sure if this is it or if it's from when we, as professional dancers, move our partner's leg with our foot. That is what is so difficult for me, not knowing," he added. Despite the scandal, Graziano insisted he will dance again. He said, "Right now, my reputation is zero and it will take a superhuman effort for me to get up from this hole. But I do believe the truth always wins in the end. I am determined not to let my and my family's lives be destroyed. I will dance again. I will bring joy to people again with my dancing, because this is who I am, an international professional dancer, a man of integrity, a loving husband and son who has never forgotten where he's come from. I will not let these lies define me. They are not who I am." After he was axed from the show, Graziano shared his regrets in a candid post on Instagram, writing, "I deeply regret the events that led to my departure from Strictly. My intense passion and determination to win might have affected my training regime. Respecting the BBC HR process, I understand it's best for the show that I step away. While there are aspects of this story involving external influences that I can't discuss at this time, I remain committed to being strong for my family and friends. I wish the Strictly family and the BBC nothing but success in the future. I also want to thank everyone who has supported my career, both professionally and personally. When the time is right, I will share my story." Zara also posted about her experience on the show, writing, "When I was invited to be a contestant on the show, it really was a childhood dream come true. I fully understood the level of commitment and hard work that Strictly was going to be, and I dedicated everything to it. I am a resilient person and I was fully prepared to put in whatever it took. And so much of my Strictly experience was everything I could have dreamt of. However, my experience inside the training room was very different. Reports have been made about my treatment on the show, and there were witnesses to some events, as well as videos of particular incidents which are incredibly distressing to watch. I have wrestled with the fear of opening up. I was scared about public backlash, I was scared about my future, I was scared of victim shaming. But after a lot of conversations with those I love, I've gained the strength to face these fears, and when I was asked to speak to the BBC, I spoke candidly about my time on the show.